Surah 6, Part 4. And we sent to nations before you, and we took them with combat and calamity. Perhaps they would grow humble. So why, when our horribleness came to them, were they not humble? But their hearts became hardened, and the devil adorned for them what they used to do. So when they forgot what they had been reminded of, we opened upon them the gates of everything, until when they rejoiced in what they had been given, we took them suddenly, and when they were despairing. So cut off was the origin of the people, those who had done wrong. And praise be to Allah, Lord of the Alameen. Say, have you seen if Allah took your hearing and your eyesight and sealed your hearts? Who is a God other than Allah that would bring you it? Look how we explain the verses, then they turn away. Say, have you seen if Allah's torture came to you suddenly or publicly, would any but the wrongdoing people be destroyed? And we do not send commissaries except as bearers of good news and warners. So those who have believed and reformed, there is no fear upon them, nor do they grieve. And those who have called our verses a lie, the torture touches them for what they used to be fasik about. Say, I do not tell you I have Allah's treasures, or know the ghaib, or tell you I am an angel. I do not follow but what I am inspired with. Say, is the blind man equal to the seeing man? So do you not ponder? And warn thereby those who fear that they are gathered to their Lord. They have no protector or intercessor instead of him. Perhaps they will fear. And do not dismiss those who invoke their Lord in the early morning and the evening, wanting his face. Their account of anything is not upon you, and your account is not upon them of anything. So were you to dismiss them, you would be of the wrongdoers. And thus do we try some of them by others, that they may say, are these Allah has been benevolent to from among us? Is Allah not a knower of the grateful? And when those who believe in our verses have come to you, say, peace be upon you. Your Lord has written mercy upon himself, that he who has done evil among you in ignorance, then has repented after it and has reformed, then that he is a forgiver, merciful. And thus do we detail the verses, and to make the way of the criminals clear. Say, I have been forbidden to worship those whom you invoke instead of Allah. Say, I do not follow your desires. I would have strayed then, and would not be of the guided. Say, I am on a proof from my Lord, and you have called it a lie. I do not have what you seek to hasten of it. The judgment is not but for Allah. He relates the truth, and he is the best of the buffers. Say, were what you seek to hasten of it with me, the matter would have been decided between me and you, and Allah is a knower of the wrongdoers. And he has the keys of the ghaib, none knows them but him. And he knows what is in the land and the sea, and no leaf falls but he knows it, and not a grain in the darknesses of the earth, nor wet nor dry, but it is in a clear book. And he is the one who causes you to die at night, and he knows what you have offended in the day. Then he raises you therein, that a designated term may be completed. Then to him is your return, then he informs you of what you used to do. And he is the despot over his slaves, and he sends keepers over you, until when death has come to one of you, our messengers have caused him to die, and they are not negligent. Then they have been sent back to Allah, their true Mawla. Indeed, his is the judgment, and he is the quickest of the accountants.